Greetings, everybody. So here's my first video. We'll see how this goes. The first 3 videos are going to be about liberty. The first one's going to be from the right, the second one's going to be from the left, and the third one's going to be a little more all-encompassing, and I'm really trying to finalize that concept. But for right now, I want to go ahead and get one out of there because it's what I wanted to do. So liberty from the right. And for me, obviously I'm going to be talking about the party that's currently considered to be on the right, and right now that's the Republicans. So the Republicans claim to be the party of freedom. They love to just go out and beat their chest and, we're the party of freedom. But are they really? And I'll get into a little more other concepts later when it comes to Republicans, but for right now, do they want you to be able to ingest drugs that you want to on your own leisure? Do they want you to be allowed to sell your own body for profit, for sexual services? Do they want individuals to be able to marry who they want to? Do they want other people to participate in gambling services? Of course, the answer to most of these is an emphatic no. Of course, as always, there's exceptions. And the question is why? Why are some people, and why do Republicans feel like some people are more able to say what should and should not be allowed based upon an individual's liberty than others? Excuse me. Certainly most Republicans would agree that I, and as an individual, should have the right to keep works that my body has provided. In other words, I go and I work for a paycheck, I get that paycheck is mine. I have earned it. It is mine. I should keep as much of it as possible. I should have the right to raise my child with as little government interference as possible, and whether that's school choice, or whether that's homeschooling, or whether it's, all a number of other situations that go into that. I should be able to practice the religion of my choice, whether it's Catholicism, Judaism, Islam, or no other religion whatsoever. But it comes down to some of the most more absolute and basic practices of what an individual's rights should be. I have a problem with throwing up a curtain and demanding that their personal morals be obeyed. This, for me, is where libertarians and Republicans differ greatly. Most libertarians, and I have to say most because you can't talk about libertarians in one large brushstroke. It's kind of like herding cats, and Mythbusters proved that you can't do that. When it comes down to it, most libertarians will agree that you own your body, and you own your works, that you get to decide what you put in your body, that you get to decide who you spend the rest of your life with. The individual has the most to gain and the most to lose by making good and bad choices. Therefore, having prohibition on choice or lifestyles is a detriment to this individual's spirit. Love, happiness, joy, sorrow, anger, fear, and jealousy are all emotions that we have experienced mostly at an individual level. For someone to say that they know better than I do on how I should go about extracting the most happiness out of my life is unbelievably arrogant and deserving of disdain. So for me, and most liberty-minded individuals, the question is simple and clear. Do you know what's best for others? I will freely tell you I do not. I do not think that I should have the ability to tell you what you can and cannot do with your life. Naturally, there are limits on what we can do with our lives. Your abilities and your rights end when you start treading on the rights and liberties of another individual. Killing someone else is wrong, and it should be illegal. Self-defense being an exception there. Taking the property of someone else is wrong and should be illegal. Of course, there could probably find exceptions there too. You do not have the right to act on another in an aggressive manner. And this is the basic libertarian principle called the non-aggression principle. If you have no idea or you've never heard of it, please take a minute and look that up. If you're unaware of that term, it really is what most libertarians surround their ideologies on, whether it's personal liberty, whether it's personal, domestic policy or foreign policy. The non-aggression principle should not be violated. My next video will be about liberty again from the left. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to give a thumbs up and leave a comment. Have a great day.